this camera today?
That camera?
Yeah.
This camera?
Yeah, this camera right here.
Yeah.
Okay, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I wanted to make today's workout a little bit different. Instead of going to the gym, I figured I could take my workout outside today. I used to go hiking all the time, but this is gonna be my first time in a while. So this is Cow's Mountain. It's not necessarily a very hard hike, but it's a fun one. It's about a mile and a half long, but it's pretty steep. It's a fun hike. This hike actually has a lot more meaning than just hiking up this mountain. There's actually a cool little story about my weight loss that kind of connects me to this mountain. I remember a time in my life where I tried hiking this mountain a few times and I just wasn't able to do it. I had to end up giving up, and that was one of the most embarrassing things ever when you're with friends, you know. But there was a time where I was able to make it to the top and down, but we had come here at like maybe about 4 or 5, and right now it gets dark around like 8 o'clock here. So it ended up taking me hours and hours and hours, which it shouldn't take even close to that long. It took me that long. All my friends were waiting for me down at the end, and it was dark already. That was not fun at all. It's kind of crazy looking back, thinking back on that, and like I used to start and not know if I would be able to finish, but now I know that without a shadow of a doubt that when I start, I'm definitely gonna finish. It looks like we have made it to the top. This is it right here. Whew. So there kind of was a reason that I've decided to bring you guys up here. A question that I get all the time, especially when I ask, you know, to do a Q&A and stuff, is people ask me, what's my biggest regret? And a lot of people, you know, expect me to say, oh, I just wish I lost the weight sooner. I wish I lost it when I was in junior high or when I was just graduating or whatever, right? But I would say that my biggest regret is a plane flying by. I would say that my biggest regret is just, and it's gonna sound really cheesy, but I really think that it's true. It's just not believing in myself sooner. Not losing the weight, but just not believing in myself sooner. Because I remember there would be nights in high school, nights even in college, where I would sit in my room and just think, man, I really wish that I could go out and enjoy like this hike, right? Do something like this. But in my mind, I would just tell myself, well, that's just not who I am. That's not the person that I am. I'm not that person. And I didn't like give myself enough credit to change. You know, I didn't believe that I would be able to change. I didn't believe that I had it in me to change. And that's probably my biggest regret. Because there's a saying that I like to use, or like a scenario that I like to say is like, I would think of myself in this movie role. Like I would almost typecast myself as this fat guy, I hate using that word, but you know, bigger guy that was like the comedic relief that I didn't go out with my friends. I didn't go out and do that stuff because I was the guy that just kind of hung out in his room. And like, I really did just believe that that's who I was. That's who I was going to be for the rest of my life. And I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe in myself to change. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it's so true. It's my biggest regret was that I just didn't believe in myself, because now once I started believing in myself, I've been able to do these amazing things that I never thought that I would be able to do otherwise. I never thought that I would be able to hike a mountain. Like, I know this is something small, but I really wanted to show you guys, you know, a small representation of all the big things I've been able to accomplish. Like hiking this mountain, yeah, it's kind of difficult and obviously I'm sweating and stuff, but I never, ever doubt the fact that I'll be able to do it now. It's not even an issue for me. It's just something that I like to do every once in a while, and I'm able to do it. And it's like that with everything in life, and I really believe that. Like once you start doing little things to change yourself, you'll realize how much potential you really have. You'll realize how much you can actually accomplish when you really start to believe in yourself. And it's with anything in life, whether it's an interview that you have for a job, whether it's losing 5 pounds or losing 500 pounds, or even if it's gaining weight, like you have to just start with those small steps, and that, I feel like that confidence will build up, and then you'll start believing in yourself. You'll start believing in the things that you maybe didn't think you would be able to do in the future. You'll start believing in the things that you thought maybe were like, that's insane, that will never happen for me. I'm telling you right now that if I can do what I've been able to accomplish, and it's not even that great compared to other things that people have been able to accomplish, you can accomplish your goals. You can do what you're trying to do, and I really do believe that. So when people ask me, you know, what's your biggest regret, it's just not believing in myself and just letting myself wallow in my own, you know, pain and my own self-pity and things like that. That has to be my biggest regret. Now that I got that off my chest, check out this view though. The biggest problem with climbing a mountain is that you have to climb back down it. And for some reason, for me personally, climbing back down is immensely harder than climbing up the mountain. We're done. We're back home now, and I just kind of wanted to talk about the inner dialogue that we deal with. All of us, I think all of us deal with this, is, you know, that inner dialogue that we have, obviously a lot of times is very important. You know, it's the thing that tells you not to jump off the bridge, it's the thing that tells you all these things, right? That keeps you safe. But sometimes that inner dialogue can really be detrimental, and it can be the thing that's telling you that you're not good enough, you're not going to be able to do this. So I just want to challenge you guys that are watching this video, you know, challenge your inner dialogue. Like, think to yourself, what is it that I'm telling myself on a daily basis? Because more often than not, the outside things that are going on aren't affecting you as much as the inside battle that's going on in your mind. So I want you to, you know, think about that as you're going throughout your day. Think about that as you're going throughout your week, because I know for me personally, when I started really thinking about, like, what am I thinking about myself, is when I really started making some changes. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Tried a different kind of video today. Really wanted to change up the editing, really work on it, trying to, you know, get better. Obviously I'm not perfect, so I hope you guys like that. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below, how I can get better. I would absolutely love that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look up, fam.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.